would have expected. And it's not to diminish the ability of any of these players
that
are on the stage, but this is just so crazy. We are going to get Marckiemoo, the player who everyone thought could have just had a clean sweep at the end of this year, you know, winning the Autumn Royale, potentially winning BCX, just kind of marching his way onto the scene as one of the best players, if not the best player in North America to look out for. Now facing off against Monihalla with this signature Amugi.
So BCX is our world championship, and everybody likes to hold on to the results of that for like a very long time throughout the entire offseason, even really into the next season as well. But here we have Platfight.
That's right.
And Platfight's role in the Brawlhalla offseason is going to be very interesting going into the next season, because if Monihalla wins this year, he's going to be able to hold that for several months before the beginning of next season. So Platfight has a very interesting role here in the overall landscape of Brawlhalla history.
Bit of bragging rights at stake here, as well as a nice little prize pool, but we'll get into game number 1. It's Amugi versus Mordex. We'll see, can Marckiemoo go to work right here after he had a bit of a break in this bracket? Monihalla has momentum behind him. Look at this.
Now, unfortunately for Monihalla, we saw that recovery make a hit, but it was like the weak side of it rather than the full force dump that would have certainly KO'd off the top.
Okay. Slide charge on the D-Sig, not enough to do it. That's just going to be the ground pound. Unarmed from Marckiemoo. Oh, nice little switch up right there. First strike of Grand Finals going over to Monihalla.
So, of course, last time they fought in this bracket today, it was a 3-1 in favor of Marckiemoo. We saw offstage domination as well in that set. We're on tiny sidewalls here, and so far, Monihalla has been getting the better of it, has that great SIG coverage.
I think in terms of just general macro, we will see a nice response here from Marckiemoo. It's kind of to be expected between these two legends, right? The offstage should be dominated by Marckiemoo. It should be dominated by the Mordex. Monihalla should be winning on stage, especially when that greatsword is equipped. And I mean, we don't have stats in front of us right now, but it has to have been equipped for most of like 80–90% of most of the games he's been in so far.
Yeah, it really always is, and really him opening up as strongly as he did with the axe this game that's sort of the quote-unquote outlier. Not that his axe struggles by any means, but he's definitely a greatsword player through and through. I love that option.
Yep. Got to watch out, though, a bit of an overuse, especially when Marckiemoo is clued into it now. If you're out of position, when you go for that D-Sig off stage, you are going to get hurt, and you're going to get hurt bad. Here comes Marckiemoo, though. Recovery's not enough to do it. Waited for the dodge, knew it was coming through, just clocked that one in and said, I'm getting you that KO off the top. We might be going to game 1 over to Marckiemoo, but let's see if Monihalla has anything to say about it.
You saw him holding left as well, so he could fade towards where Marckiemoo was moving to hit that recovery rather than just staying in the same spot and going straight up.
Okay, GCD light, but the weapon toss saves him. With punish once again. Marckiemoo doesn't get the offstage he wants. Dodge comes forward.
Okay, so Impala says Hawk only if he misses.
Are we figuring this out now?
Hawk
okay, good.
Tua if you actually make contact with it. Okay.
Oh, Monihalla, the switch up once again. I said it before, you're just one Amugi signature away from hitting it big. Go to the casino today.
I thought he was going to be a little bit too stacked there to actually make contact with it, but that's what happens when you under-expect how strong that side signature is.
Marckiemoo building up a little bit of damage. Whiff punish comes through once again. Monihalla's got to watch pulling the trigger on these signatures with Amugi. Off stage, slowing it down. Wow, what a landing.
I think we have two of the most delicious-looking weapons on,
we really
the field
do
right now. This is huge.
And it looks like Marckiemoo's eating right there, because that's going to be game number 1 of this grand final set going over to him. The people want to reset.
The people want to reset.
Hey, yeah, you're not wrong. The crowd says it's the future of Brawlhalla. They are absolutely right.
Wise words, I believe, spoken by Carlito. Shout out SIB.
Let's go. All right. We run back to game number 2. Axe will start us off.
Okay, back to back.
If at first you don't succeed, I mean, keep on throwing the signatures.
Dust yourself off and try again.
Okay. Marckiemoo reading that dodge, a little bit misspaced.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Didn't have the option to go for the GC
He's done.
Actually
That's just the stock.
Wow. Wow.
What a good first stock from Marckiemoo. That was unreal.
Okay, Monihalla doesn't seem too thrown by it. You saw him instantly. He's still continuing to go in unarmed, putting pressure onto Marckiemoo. Does finally pick up the great sword here. There's 2-piece, 3-piece
position.
actually.
Doesn't want to go for the whoa! No way! Marckiemoo, what are you doing? What is playing in those AirPods, child?
Oh my gosh, and that's literally exactly what we talked about earlier with Marckiemoo specifically, is you start to feel too confident against him, and he's going to turn it around using the neutral air, for putting in the precise active input that you needed to not send your opponent back towards the stage, but over into the blast zone.
Such a terrifying weapon, and now that that option has been presented, Sparky, exactly like you just said, you have to be horrified that that could happen to you again. Monihalla not looking too afraid, though, not afraid of the dark just yet. Hanging in there, Derek comes through, getting a little bit more damage, but he is playing so far from behind right now.
Almost got the call out on the spot dodge with a turnaround, but the spot dodge put Marckiemoo just a little bit too behind. The weapon toss didn't bonk him.
He's sweat beating, okay. GC breakdance comes through, it's not enough. Okay, GC light as well. They are just flailing off the side of the stage.
Both of them had double exclamation points. Once that third one comes in, wall slip's about to hit.
I can't believe Marckiemoo dodged that.
The D-Sig.
Okay, weapon throw, promotes a low angle at least, and that recovery unarmed is just enough to do it.
All
the
right.
Amugi trying to get some more work done.
You see him stuff across the stage. You need to relax a little bit, brother.
This is grand finals, relax. Okay, primed up the greatsword. Does Monihalla have anything left in the tank? Oh, he throws it away. This could be disaster, and it
just
is.
Like that.
There's the recovery off the top. Marckiemoo is one game away from winning Platfight.
I think I just heard Impala like yelling in anguish, like he was being beaten because he wants the game 5 so bad, and it's about to slip away, and we potentially could see the 3-0 from Marckiemoo on Monihalla.
I mean, you had said it yourself at the start of the set, Sparky. There is a bit of bragging rights on the line here.
Yep.
Again, the esports year won't be starting until probably like February of 2025. Marckiemoo already going into the end of 2024 as this guy to look out for.
Dude,
this is a great start. Look at we're looking at the characters on the screen.
We're getting the Mordex
What is
mirror.
this?
This is crazy from Monihalla.
This is so unorthodox.
Surely, this is not going to go well for Monihalla, right?
We have to see. We have to see. Maybe the Amugi roulette was just out of coins, so it's up to the Mordex now in this mirror. Monihalla.
Dude, okay, all right. We were seeing the exclamation points come out. I was really, really worried because no hits were coming out to reset. All right.
Oh, okay. Second recovery does not connect. Monihalla, very worse for wear right now. Able to get a pretty fortunate weapon spawn. Scythe online, but it's going to be the wait for the dodge once again into the recovery. Marckiemoo, first strike on the precipice of the win here at Platfight.
And he's in a good spot on this first stock. Maybe 90 damage, maybe as much as 110, but not anything past that. So he's barely even halfway through this stock potentially.
Uh-oh. Slowing it down, slowing it down.
Holding real low on that. Marckiemoo is just going to be careful, play smart here.
Oh, lets it rock. Now really far off stage. That weapon throw just covered everything.
Dude, Marckiemoo has been nailing those really long, slow-moving weapon tosses today.
Wait,
dude, he did the double D-light.
Oh my God, he's swagging. He actually has, he has so much swag, he doesn't even care.
He's
That's
feeling
crazy.
a little bit confident here. I'd say more than a little bit. I don't think it's really going to come around to fight him in the tail because he has such a high lead here against Monihalla. Okay.
Monihalla, though, stairway to heaven.
Shrink.
Taking the way up. Just one scythe read at a time off stage. Marckiemoo scouted it out for days. The ground pound will send Monihalla into the bottom blast zone, and it is last stock here for Monihalla's chances at Platfight.
He was making sure that the dodge was going to come out from Monihalla, so you go for the jump to move yourself up to where that dodge was going to end, and you hit the ground pound.
Okay. We have seen how destructive Marckiemoo could be.
Dude.
That was so close. Already in the red. It might just be over right now. He calls it out with the recovery, and it is enough. Marckiemoo, the inevitable, will take home Platfight this December, and he has bragging rights for days.
In the Mordex mirror match in that final game, Monihalla, I mean, you saw the smile come out. Everybody's still in high spirits here. The hug comes out, the Brawlhalla classic of at the end of the day, everybody's just having fun, playing games with each other. That's the beauty of video games. That's the beauty of platform fighters here that we see at Platfight. So much unity in the room, so much love in the room. Walter, what a grand finals we just got as Marckiemoo takes home the gold here at Platfight.